Enough. I've heard enough. That sick kind of shit that slips through your mouth. It doesn't even make me feel sorry for you. In fact, I'm glad that my dad betrayed you. At least then, you got the ass beating that you deserved to compensate for all the people that you've hurt up until now.
Well, if you're done chit-chatting with me, I'm assuming you're ready for the big finale. I'll be sure to say hi if I ever get the chance to visit you in hell.
You won't need to visit. The way I see it, you're well on your way to being a permanent guest.
I'll get things started. To begin this duel, I'll activate the spell card, Hand Destruction. With this spell card, we both send 2 cards from our hand to the graveyard. And after that, we get to draw 2 new cards.
I guess I can't blame you since we haven't dueled since that tag team run with Sean and Pedro. But you must have already forgotten that my deck relies on the graveyard. You make things too easy for me.
Well then next, I'll activate another spell card, Card Destruction. This time, we send our entire hand to the graveyard, and then we draw cards equal to the number that we just sent away.
I haven't even taken my first turn yet, and I already have 7 cards in my graveyard. It's almost like you're giving me a handicap to start with. Thank you for that.
Don't get too stuck up, Prez. Next, I'll activate the spell card Soul Release. This spell card allows me to banish up to 5 cards from either of our graveyards.
No! I need my graveyard! I can't afford to have them be banished yet!
Relax, I could care less about what's in your graveyard, because I'll be banishing 5 monsters from my own graveyard. And then, I'll activate the spell card Dimension Fusion. Now by paying up 2,000 of my own life points, both of us can special summon as many of our banished monsters as possible back onto the field.
So that's why you didn't banish any of my cards. And knowing you, I'm assuming you're gonna bring out a bunch of powerful normal monsters, right?
You catch on pretty quick, Prez. Quite a profit for a price tag of 2,000 life points, I must say. So first, I'll summon back Rabbit Dragon. And let's also welcome back Gogiga Gaga Gigo. And for my third monster, the Spiral Serpent. Then to add to that, I'll also summon Beast King Barbaros. And finally, the Cosmo Queen. I'll end my turn by placing 1 card face down. Now let's see if you live up to the hype, Prez Komori. Can you defeat an army of Goliaths on turn 1?
You would expect me to be scared, and I will admit, you do have a pretty intimidating lineup. But I have something already in my hand that's going to put your Goliaths to rest and put a dent into your life points. I'll start off by summoning Armageddon Knight in attack mode. And with its effect, when it's summoned out to the field, I can send 1 dark monster from my deck straight to the graveyard. And I'll choose my own Cosmo Queen. And next, I'll activate the spell card, A Deal with Dark Ruler. Now since I just had a level 8 monster of mine sent to the graveyard, it allows me to special summon from my deck, my Berserk Dragon!
Oh! Well done, Prez. It's your first turn, and you already have an answer to my entire field. The last time we dueled, you couldn't even handle 2 of my monsters, let alone 5.
Well, I'm a different Prez Komori compared to the one that you last dueled. Now with the effect of my Berserk Dragon, its effect lets me attack all 5 of your monsters. Now let's start things off with a bang, shall we? Berserk Dragon, attack Beast King Barbaros!
Not bad, Prez. But my life points aren't quite in jeopardy just yet. I activate my trap card, Option Hunter. So now that you've destroyed my Beast King Barbaros, when it's destroyed by battle, I gain life points equal to its original attack. So that gives me a 3,000 life point boost.
Fine then. But don't think that I'm gonna let you go after just one attack. That's one down, 4 more to go. Now Berserk Dragon, take aim and his Go Giga Gaga Gigo! Now let's go again! Berserk Dragon, tear apart his Rabbit Dragon! And why stop there? Now destroy his Cosmo Queen! One more time. Now let's finish this up with his Spiral Serpent! And, in case memory falls short, I still have one more monster out, now that your field is empty. Armageddon Knight! Attack Maverick directly! Oh, come on! With the amount of shadow games that you've been in, you should be used to this kind of beatdown. Get up!
This isn't just any ordinary shadow game, Prez. You see, it's not just our bodies and our souls that are on the line, but our very existence as well. This is just a mere side effect of that.
Well, you shouldn't have made this duel special then, if you weren't capable of taking any pain yourself. I'll place 2 cards face down to end my turn. And due to the other effect of Berserk Dragon, it loses 500 attack points at each of my end phases.
Don't be hasty, Prez. You'll get your share of the side effects soon enough. Now, for example, I'll summon Chainsaw Insect in attack mode. But I'm not done there, because I'll equip it with the spell card, Axe of Fools. This negates the effects of my Chainsaw Insect, but give it an extra 1,000 attack points. Now I'll have my Chainsaw Insect attack your Armageddon Knight.
I may be taking damage this turn, but it's not going to be fatal. I activate my trap card Damage Diet. Now for the rest of the turn, any damage that I'll take gets cut in half. I still felt that.
Oh, believe me, there's still much to come, Prez. I'll place 1 card face down to end my turn.
Considering my dragon's only gonna get weaker, I can't even use it to attack anymore. I'll activate the spell card Painful Choice. This allows me to pick out 5 cards from my deck. 4 of them will go to the graveyard, but then you'll choose 1 to add to my hand. So for these 5, I'll choose 3 Giant Germs, the Dark Hex Seal Fusion, and Shadow Priestess of Ulm. Choose 1 to add to my hand.
Oh, I see. You're well aware that I only have 800 life points left, so you're gonna try and be sneaky, and try to burn me out while you can. Well, nice try, Prez. You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that, though. I'll add the Dark Hex Seal Fusion to your hand.
I was hoping you wouldn't pick that one, but whatever. I'll set a monster face down, and then I'll also place Berserk Dragon into Fence mode to end my turn.
Hold on! Before your end phase, I'll activate my quick play spell card, Fires of Doomsday. This card will allow me to special summon 2 Doomsday tokens to the field.
I've seen this combo before. You must be setting up for a Wicked God card.
I see you've been paying attention since our last duel. And now, I commence my turn, but before I do, during my standby phase, the Axe of Fools equip card does have one nasty side effect. During each of my standby phases, I lose 500 life points.
Maverick, I don't get how you build yourself to be a duelist of all other leagues and be the most powerful of all time, yet you've already forced yourself down to 300 life points, despite all of the trouble that you've put me through.
I'm just biding my time, Prez. Funny actually, every time we meet face to face, you find some way to surprise me. For example, I never thought you would be the kind of person to be in a rush to let down the entire planet.
Maverick, you can stop trying to convince me anything. You have the same stale strategy as always. And while I was clawing through each and every one of your phantoms, I've gotten better after every single duel. Meanwhile, all you've done is pull strings. You've gone soft.
Well, it's easy for you to talk a big game when you're not staring into the face of a demon. But let's see if you'll back up your words after this one. I hope you enjoyed this forest, though, because it's going to hell. I sacrificed my chainsaw insect and my 2 doomsday tokens to summon the Wicked Treadroot! Of all the wicked god cards created by Satan, this one represents the raw strength and anger of him. And this little demon remembers you well, after you slain it with the avatar last time. Now with the effect of the Wicked Treadroot, all other monsters face up on the field lose half their attack and defense points, meaning even your strongest monsters can't collide with it. Now first of all, I'll have the Wicked Treadroot destroy your Berserk Dragon!
I didn't even lose any life points that time. The strength of that thing is... it's unbelievable!
Your Berserk Dragon was already a set of shriveling bones, so I figured why not be the one to put it out of its misery, and by a fitting judge, like my Dreadroot. From there on, I end my turn.
Well, just because it's one of the strongest monsters in the game, doesn't mean it's unbeatable. I'll slay that thing again! It's gonna take some time, though. But I'll build myself a defense to stop even the likes of you, Maverick. By banishing 3 giant germs from my graveyard, I can special summon from my hand the Dark Necrofear. And you should remember this card, Maverick. Whenever it's destroyed, it allows me to take control of one of your monsters on the field, and I'm eyeing at your Wicked Treadroot. And at least this way, you can't attack my life points directly. I'll end my turn with that.
That is a pesky effect, but you're only stalling now. I'll place a card face down, and then I'll have my wicked Dreadroot attack your face down.
The face down that you just destroyed was my Mystic Tomato. And with its effect, when it's destroyed by battle, I can special summon any dark monster with 1500 or less attack points straight from my deck. So in this case, I'll summon my legendary Fiend.
Oh, interesting. Normally you would summon the legendary Fiend as an offensive weapon. But even with the wicked Dreadroot on the field, you summon a legendary Fiend anyway. I end my turn.
You'll see why soon enough. Okay, Maverick. Don't get too attached to your wicked Dreadroot, because I'm destroying that thing.
Oh, really? I very much doubt it, but enlighten me.
Well, first off, during my standby phase, Legendary Fiend gets 700 attack points. But then it's gonna get slashed down by the wicked Dreadroot anyway. Not like that's gonna matter though. To keep it company, I'll summon Dark Tinker to the field. Dark Tinker also happens to be a tuner monster. So I'll tune my Dark Tinker with my legendary Fiend to synchro summon the monster that's gonna put your demon to rest. Dark End Dragon!
Not so fast, Prez. I activate my face down Deep Dark Trap Hole. This only activates when you summon a level 5 or higher effect monster, and then it gets banished right away. So it looks like your demon-slaying dragon's gonna have to take an early exit.
That was my only shot! Damn it! I guess I have no choice but to end my turn.
Looks like you're already running out of ammo, Prez. I'll place a card face down to end my turn. Because after all, I still can't use my wicked Dreadroot to attack that dark Necrofear of yours. Oh well.
I'll just have to find another way to kill that Dreadroot. I'll never understand how something so powerful can be contained in a card.
And it's hungry. It's a hell-bent machine of destruction that feeds off the pain of others. And it's waiting on you first.
All the more reason to finish you off while I can. I'll set this monster face down to end my turn.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed now, Prez. You can't kill a Wicked God card by playing defense.
Well, with what I've got in store, I probably won't even have to.
So you have some sneaky plan to try to finish me off, eh? That's something I'd like to see. But first I'll activate my face down, Cry Havoc. This trap card allows me to summon an extra normal monster by banishing another monster that's already in my graveyard. So for this one, I'll banish the Terror King Selman to summon Phantom Griffin. And now since it's already out, might as well, I'll have Phantom Griffin attack your face down monster.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do, Maverick. You just destroyed my Charian Mado. And when it's destroyed by battle, I can special summon 2 more Charian Mados to take its place, both in defense mode.
And to the best of my knowledge, they're both tuners as well. Very good. Tell you what, Prez, I'm feeling generous. I won't even have the Wicked Dreadroot attack either, Charian Mado, because I want to see what you have built up. So I end my turn.
You're too kind, Maverick. But you're gonna regret that you did that. I'll set yet another monster down to end my turn.
You might not want to try tempting me, because after all, I can still change my mind anytime I want. For now, I'll activate the spell card Pot of Greed. This card will allow me to draw another 2 cards. So for now, I'll place another card face down, as well as my own face down monster to end my turn.
You had your chance to cut me loose, Maverick, and you got too cocky. And now because of that, I'm ending the duel this turn!
I still don't see how you can be so cocky. But, fine by me. Give it your best shot.
Well, first off, I'll flip summon the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. And after that, I'll sacrifice one of my Cherry and Mados to bring out my Summoned Skull!
Judging by the level of your Summoned Skull, you're probably gonna use it for another Synchro Summon. Interesting. But you still can't overpower the Dreadroo with everyone else's strength cut in half.
None of that's gonna matter, because I'm tuning my other Cherry and Mado with the Summoned Skull to Synchro Summon the Thought Ruler Archfiend. And whenever I destroy a monster by battle with it, I gain life points equal to its original attack points.
Okay, so you'll gain more life points. But that's nothing that'll finish me off, even if you attack my Phantom Griffin.
I'm not aiming for your Griffin. With the effect of the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion, it acts as a substitute for any fusion that I might attempt. But, if there's another fusion material monster on the field, like my Thought Ruler Archfiend, it can be used for a contact fusion, meaning I won't need polymerization. So I'll fuse together the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion with the Thought Ruler Archfiend to fusion summon Ultimate Axon Kicker!
What?
What? What the hell is that thing? It's not much stronger than the Thought Ruler Archfiend, but along with gaining life points, just to add for security in case you have a face down to destroy it, Ultimate Axon Kicker can't be destroyed by card effects. And one more teensy little thing. It does piercing damage, and you've got a monster still in defense mode, meaning your history!
No!
If I take the damage from that attack, I'll still lose the duel anyway! That's exactly right! Ultimate Axon Kicker, let's finish this duel! Attack his face-down monster! I won't let that happen! My face-down happens to be Shadow Spell! Now your monster's restricted from attacking, and it loses 700 attack points! No! But for a second there, Maverick, you seemed scared. Maybe now it's starting to finally set in that you're not so much stronger than me anymore. But since I can't do anything else now, I'm gonna have to end my turn.